The Big Five Elements of Reading with Marissa Abney. We are going to discuss the Big Five Elements of Reading, which are phonological and phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. Phonological and phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness is the ability to notice, think about, and work with the individual sounds in spoken words. Phonological awareness includes identifying and manipulating larger parts of spoken language, such as words, syllables, and onsets and rhymes, as well as phonemes. It also encompasses awareness of other aspects of sound, such as rhyming, alliteration, and intonation. These help students learn to read and write. So what are you teaching, and what will the children learn? You will teach phoneme isolation. Children will recognize individual sounds in a word. Phoneme identity, where children recognize the same sounds in different words. Phoneme categorization. Children recognize the word in a set of 3 or 4 words that has the odd sound. Phoneme blending, where children listen to a sequence of separately spoken phonemes and then combine the phonemes to form a word. Then they write and read the word. Phoneme segmentation. Children break a word into separate sounds, saying each sound as they tap out or count it. Then write and read the word. Phoneme deletion. Children recognize the word that remains when a phoneme is removed from another word. Phoneme addition. Children make a new word by adding a phoneme to an existing word. Phoneme substitution. Children substitute one phoneme for another to make a new word. What is a teaching strategy that you could use, and what learning areas are addressed with that strategy? Well, syllable games are a good strategy that you could use. Dividing words into parts or chunks helps speed the process of decoding. A clapping game, like syllable clapping, are a good example of this. For example, clap one time as you say each syllable. Tap, pull. This strategy helps in learning areas of linguistic, cognitive, social, and physical areas. Phonics. Phonics teaches children the relationship of letters and their individual sounds, while being able to physically see the letter while sounding it out. They learn the knowledge of letter identification, decoding skills, knowledge of letter sounds. A good teaching strategy would be alphabet matching, such as letter bingo. This is great for identifying letters. The teacher will need bingo cards made with upper and lowercase letters. With this strategy, linguistic, social, and emotional learning areas can be addressed. Fluency. Fluency is the ability to read correctly and quickly. A fluent reader will read quickly while being effortlessly with expression. Non-fluent readers will read slowly and word by word. A teaching strategy for fluency would be paired or partnered reading. This is where you pair a more fluent reader with a less fluent reader. They will read to one another. This strategy can help with cognitive, linguistic, social, and emotional learning areas. Vocabulary. Vocabulary are the words children must know to communicate effectively. Oral vocabulary refers to the words they recognize, speaking, and listening. Reading vocabulary refers to the words they recognize or use in print form. A teaching strategy for vocabulary would be word hunts. Word hunts are one way to focus spelling study on patterns within words. Word hunt activities engage students with text they have previously read. Students hunt for other words that follow the same spelling features studied during their word or picture sort. Word hunt activities help students make the connection between spelling words and reading words. This strategy can help with cognitive, linguistic, and emotional learning areas. Comprehension. Comprehension is the reason for reading. If readers can read the words but do not understand what they are reading, they are not really reading. When you help your students understand and use comprehension strategies, you are helping them understand what they are reading. A teaching strategy would be visual imagery. Through guided visualization, students learn how to create mental pictures as they read. This strategy could help with cognitive and linguistic learning areas. Here is a quick look at the references used for this presentation.